Hi. So today we're going to talk about what to do when you and your partner want different things. My name is Marie Elizabeth Molly. I'm a relationship artist and I help busy creatives and entrepreneurs get as excited about their relationships as they are about their work so that they can have joy and fulfillment in both. Today's topic, what to do when you and your partner want different things. This happens a lot, right? Maybe you want to be monogamous and your partner wants to be poly. Maybe you want to eat meat and your partner wants to go plant-based. Maybe you want to go to Bermuda and your partner wants to go to Hawaii, whatever. So what do? People talk a lot about compromise, and I want to address that first because compromise means that nobody wins 100%. It means that both partners really lose. They lose what they wanted. They feel that might lead to resentment. So I am not a big fan of compromise. This doesn't mean that you browbeat your partner and try to make them do what you want all the time, but it does mean that sometimes you do things that your partner wants and sometimes your partner does things that you want for the sake of the union, which is what I call the relationship. So there's you, your partner, and then there's really a third entity that is the union between you, the space between you that your relationship creates. So the first step to consider when you and your partner want different things is, well, what thing would be best for the union? That's the first question to ask. The second question to ask is, this thing that I want that my partner doesn't want or isn't in agreement with yet, what is either the experience or the emotional tone or the feeling I want to have from this thing? So what do I mean by that? Let's say you want to open up your relationship and your partner doesn't. The question to ask yourself is, what am I hoping to experience or feel by opening up the relationship? So right now, that feeling that I want to have, I think is something I can get by opening up the relationship. Once you have the answer to that, oh, I'm wanting to feel more intimacy, I'm wanting to feel more surprise, more novelty, then the next question is, well, could I have that with my partner? Do I have to actually open up the relationship to have more intimacy and novelty? Maybe my partner would actually be down with that if I asked for that from them. It's a really, really important question to ask, especially if you're in very different places. Each partner, right? Let's say the partner who doesn't want to open up the relationship. So their question is, what am I wanting to feel or experience by being monogamous? Oh, well, I want to have security. I want to have, I feel like I can trust more, that the connection will be there if I know that they're not also dating other people. Then the question becomes, well, how do we create more security and trust within the union so that one partner that wants that doesn't have to cling or grip or constrict to get it, and conversely, the other partner who wants to have more novelty and more intimacy, in a wider range of experiences, so that that person can have that within the union and not necessarily have to open it. Now, it's not to say that the couple doesn't decide to open their relationship, because maybe they do. But the conversation is very different when you're talking about the experience that you're wanting to feel and getting your attention off the triggering context of that request. Let's say you just started dating somebody and you want to be exclusive and the other partner isn't quite sure yet. Don't compromise. If you feel really strongly about being exclusive, make that known. Don't just say like my way or the highway. You make it known by saying, I'm beginning to feel a lot for you. And I know that for me to go deeper in this relationship, us deciding to be exclusive would really create a container for me to open up even further with you, because what I want is more depth and more intimacy and more growth and fun and safety, and going exclusive would support me in having what I want. That's a very different conversation than, hey, I don't want to date anybody else. What about you? Oh, you still want to date other people? Well, forget you. Like, It just allows opening and opening for a much deeper conversation. And then the person who may or may not be ready to go exclusive can feel and choose like, oh yeah, I want to feel more safety and depth and opening with this person. This is feeling really great. Maybe I am ready to try this out. Maybe we could try a container for 30 days and then reevaluate after 30 days how we each feel. By focusing on the experience you're wanting to have and the feeling you're wanting to evoke, it opens up both people's creativity and openness and hopefully willingness to explore rather than just shutting the question down because the question itself is triggering or the context is triggering. The third part I already alluded to, but I'm going to highlight is try containers of time. If there's something that one partner wants to do and the other is dead set against it, try a container of 7 days, 14 days, 30 days, and check in with each other. Agree on the right length of time that feels good and give it a try. You may find that you actually embrace and adapt the change better than you expected. And it was just your fear and resistance that was driving the car, not your love or openness or curiosity. Choosing specific containers of time to try something out that one partner feels strongly about is a really great way to expand both partners' range, because you may get to the end of those 7 days or 14 or 30 and you may still feel the same way, like, yep, I was right, I don't like it. And then the other partner has a decision to make about, okay, do I then try to get the thing that I was trying to get this other way in the relationship? And how could we do that? So then you come back to this nurturing of creativity and openness and curiosity within the relationship to explore the feeling, tone, and experience that you are wanting to have with this other request, whatever it is that just doesn't work for your partner. So I'd love to hear from you. Let me know how this lands. Please stick around and watch more of our videos. My videos are, I have weeks of videos backed up. They're all on really useful relationship topics. And below, I'm going to drop a link to my freebie, which is a guide to 3 relationship blocks that are stopping you from having the relationship you want. So you're going to want to pick that up. Bye-bye.